All right, let me kick off the pod. I got a major
tumor.
I'm
dying.
Morbid fucking.
I am dying.
Cancer.
This may very well be my last pod. I am about to die.
Let's make it as mediocre.
Yeah, shit.
No.
Yeah.
All
This is a very exciting
RIP in
pod.
advance.
All right,
Yeah.
listen. Do you see what's behind me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What's missing?
Review.
What's missing?
No
A TV.
way.
The
I don't
TV's
see
missing.
it. What happened?
All right, so let me warn you. I don't got a mount for this TV yet, but
You don't need to. Whoa! It's huge!
Hey!
Oh my god,
Hey!
that's half the screen.
you see that
Damn,
shit?
dude.
Yo, keep it on the two chairs. Keep it
It's
on
on
the
two fucking chairs, boy. You see that shit? That's that makeshift mount.
Bro,
That's that fuck a real mount.
you better keep it on that. That's tight as hell.
Yes, sir.
I want to know, did you steal those chairs from like your outside apartment like lounge area? Did you just like run out
Those
to
are
the
my neighbor's
rooftop?
chairs.
No,
Those are my
no
neighbor's
shit.
chairs, allegedly.
Wow.
No, those
That's
are my
crazy.
chairs.
Mm.
I thought maybe I could put it on my janky, bendy arm mount, but that is not rated for that type of TV. So I have to order a new mount. But for now, it's on some chairs. And
So you're gonna
I'm
go
not-
mount life again? You're gonna mount that on the wall?
oh yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
You're putting it back? No, dude. No.
I mean,
buy a
I'm not in the
TV
same
stand.
spot. Not in the same spot. Well, what do you want me to do?
Buy a TV stand.
What's a TV stand?
Like any normal person would.
Like a console.
Or actually, or mount it at a height where I'm not doing this.
I mean,
Well,
that was the
mount it
plan.
at an
I was gonna
island.
mount it at a normal height.
Okay, good.
Well,
But
everyone
not-
else will be looking at it straight on, but Dwee's gonna be looking at it. Chin up.
Yeah,
The holes I
I'm
used for
okay
the
with,
previous
like, I'm
mount
okay with
are not
this.
going to be used. But yeah, big news there.
Well,
Oh,
the
yes.
one thing, if you get a console, then you won't have exposed wires, so it'd be more sexy. It'd be more sexy.
What? What console?
Like if you just get put it on like a table, like everyone else has, and not actually like put it up on the wall.
You should drill holes into the wall to hide your cables. That's tight as fuck.
Sounds-
He doesn't
that
own
sounds
the
pretty good.
place, so
Who cares?
Um,
The holes are already there. I'm gonna have to plaster the shit or use caulk and fix that.
Scott, I feel like you're gonna fuck it up. So go on like TaskRabbit or something and just hire some bitch to come and do this. I
much
feel
do I
like
have
this
to
is a big task
TaskRabbit?
for you. I feel like this is a big task for you.
Hey,
I'm looking
Brandon.
out for you. I want you to have a good setup. I want you to have it done right.
How about? Would you come over and help me?
Yeah.
Will I come over and help you?
Yeah.
He's deflecting.
We can make a thing of it. You cook me dinner and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I could pay you with something more
Yeah.
valuable than money.
He might have
I'm
some
listening.
leftover cock.
Oh, I'm listening.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to caulk it, but there's gonna be a different type of caulk.
oh.
I'll
Well,
have to caulk some holes.
Damn, dude. Construction penis jokes.
Brandon, look at it. Look at that face. He's lit. He's more well lit today
Brandon always
than
looks like
ever
he's
before.
in a horror movie, man. It's so
Yeah.
I pulled the lamp close to me now.
Help, please,
help.
help,
Someone behind me.
help. They only feed me carrots and peas.
Oh my gosh. Yo, that reminds me. I'm gonna be out of my character, but start Cinema Corner this early. I've seen
Whoa.
the Black Phone.
Wait, this is the first time
Whoa.
you're initiating cinema.
I
corner.
know.
What?
And let me guess. Has anyone seen The Black Phone other than Jesse?
No. I
No,
don't
it's
even know
Exactly.
what the fuck that
it's with
is.
Ethan
Nope.
Hawke. I heard it was good.
Nope.
I heard it's very good. It's on
But
the
it's a
list.
fire movie. So like
Yeah.
we're talking about how like you're in like a room. This kid, all these kids, and like they all
I
get
bet you like
kidnapped.
kids
fucking.
in a room together.
I mean, Brandon does. We know he does. That's why I had to bring up this movie. This one
fucking
dude,
love
totally
sexy
Brandon
kids.
character. totally Brandon character. He's like the it clown, but he just wears this mask and he just kidnaps people with a bunch of black balloons
I do that.
and fucking kills a bunch of kids. But their ghosts come in through like a phone to this kid that's the last kid in the room. And it's kind of like an anime arc with where he powers up with each dead kid that's phoning in to fucking call him.
Whoa.
And it's a wild ride. And I give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Not really like scary horror, but like a fun Stranger Things type ride. Definitely very similar to that.
No, I heard about
Okay.
this flick. I heard it got decent acclaim. It's on my list.
Yep. I recommend.
Did you just stream it, or is it on? Do you have to like download it?
I found a link.
Yep.
Like always.
I feel that. I still have not finished that that movie we were watching when you guys were up the other weekend. That David Cronenberg
Crimes
movie.
of the
I haven't
future.
either.
I never finished it.
Wait, where were
Honestly,
we
you don't
streaming it
need to
on?
finish it. What?
It's not good.
Is that the body horror movie? Oh, dude, I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
Oh,
What were we streaming
just-
that on?
I found it on my site. I could send the link.
Yeah, send the link because I want to finish it.
Why is
Allegedly.
everyone who like what? Why are people so protective of? I have my site, my streaming site. Like, what?
he doesn't
Are
want to
you
be shut
afraid
down.
to-
He's not a narc. BK, unlike you, we're ACAB, alright? You fucking bootlegger. You kiss him.
Provide for your boys, dude.
Brandon's a bootlicker extraordinaire.
Dude, I
He's
literally
literally
been-
already that
When we
dude.
got arrested,
Only
When we
boots
got arrested-
leg or booties, dude.
when we got
Alright,
arrested,
continue.
Brandon's lawyer was like, "Yo, you can sell out Scott," and then he was like, I kind of want to, and Caleb had to stop him and be
Yeah.
like, "Yo, we're ACAB. What are you doing?"
All right,
BK,
all right.
BK pulled some strings. That's why your name was on the front page of that police report. he
For
got his name moved to the
context-
bottom. Your name moved right to the top.
Brandon, it doesn't matter because Brandon has the most basic ass name known to mankind, so
Yeah,
it's not a problem for
That
him.
is pretty funny. I mean, it's so long ago. I can't remember. Was he genuinely trying to sell us that angle to Caleb and I, since we weren't the ones?
Caleb told me, yeah, he was like
Really?
trying to say like he's the one who had the weed.
What a little conniving.
Yeah, Tor.
Like in true lawyer form, he was like, "Who had the weed?"
Honestly, I would have taken it up if Caleb was the one who got caught with the weed, and we were the only two white guys who got.
because you're
Really,
racist.
because you're racist.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, now we have a case here. We have a case here. Okay.
We got a case.
What can I say? It's an
Hey,
enticing
another black
offer.
boy in jail. What are you talking about? Hey.
Hey, just another statistic.
Ooh,
No, we got-
Sheesh.
buddy.
Caleb needs to come on the pod and not say more than 5 words.
Yeah, he's gonna defend himself.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Kinda
It's not gonna
bullshit.
happen.
He's
He's,
deathly
uh,
afraid someone's gonna find out about him.
I thought that was Ryan just hanging out on the side. I'm gonna assume that's Courtney.
Yeah, that's funny. It's not
Okay.
focusing for some reason. My camera's
Unless
not-
Ryan started wearing short shorts, I doubt he
And
and
Ryan-
shaving his legs.
That'd be funny if Ryan would just legs were just like poking out right next to Dewey.
Yeah, Ryan's just sitting like this. He loves sitting
Yeah.
like this. And I love rubbing his legs too. Like, yeah, Ryan. You got a really nice leg.
Yeah.
Ryan likes
Oh
rubbing.
yeah. Oh
Nice
shit.
legs.
Oh shit.
Yo,
You and
Dewey,
Ryan,
nice
you and Ryan
pecs,
have
dude.
some nipple play. Okay. All right.
That's like the roommate dynamic I strive for. Roommate goals.
I mean, that's what I assumed I was coming
Oh,
in here
okay,
to
yeah,
do.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't change it so you could hear it. I thought you could hear it through here.
No, sir.
She's missing out on so many quality, I don't know, anecdotes.
Yeah, true. There you go.
Season 2
Hey, Courtney.
opener.
Hello.
Courtney! Hello. Nice seeing you again. It's been a few days.
It has indeed been a few days.
Oh yeah, I bought Jesse lunch the other day. It was a very good lunch.
Mhm. It's
The hell?
Oh,
You
my.
guys up or Jesse was back in Lancaster?
No, we were in Philly. This
Oh,
weekend.
nice.
Yeah,
They
it's-
called me
You went
10
to Sky
10
Cafe,
a.m.
didn't you?
no, we didn't. We
Oh, you broke tradition.
it was my birthday weekend, so we went to Philly to get some cocktails and shit. And then on Sunday we got brunch at this place called Dutch. It's really nice.
The
Mm.
Dutch.
Did Courtney pay? Did she go Dutch?
Or did you go Dutch?
I
Damn it,
paid.
Scott, you beat
Yeah,
it
I
too.
remember when he said no very emphatically.
No.
Wow. What are you so misogynistic, Dwee?
Yeah, that's right. I'm not a
You're not a feminist in any way.
Yeah, for sure. I hate women.
Lame.
That's why I'm paying.
Dewey's got that pharmacist money. I have that unemployed money. But crypto's back up. Crypto is back up, boys.
I saw it today. It was going up.
How much?
You making moves?
Mm, I made a little move.
More
You
money?
made a little move. That's a tiny move. Guys,
It's like-
this is.
What?
I was just gonna say I have made $150 on Roblox. Get
Okay.
into Roblox. Get
Metaverse
into it.
stonks.
That's really good.
Come on now. 'Cause
Jesse
the
talked
kids
about
are on
Roblox
it.
like several months ago, and
When
then ever
Roblox
since then,
went-
I added it to my watch list. And since it's been on my watch list, it's just gone down.
Ever since it went public, it's just been nosediving. I'm surprised you made money. What, did you short it? Like, how did
I got it weeks ago, dude.
oh,
It went up and then it went down and now it's back up again.
oh, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
150 up.
Did you sell?
Fuck no.
Okay.
I'm Roblox till I
You
die.
haven't made any money.
Not
I mean,
officially.
Roblox is the future. Kids love it.
Roblox isn't going away, dweeb.
That's true. You're right.
They've only
Until
been public
Roblox
for like
2.
a year and a half.
Exactly.
Damn, they
See, I'm
peaked
not-
at.
I'm not one of those
134.
pussy ass investors that just pulls out as soon as the fucking stock goes up.
Mhm.
All right. I'm in it to win it.
Yeah, Scott's pulled out
Okay.
this week.
Listen, I was talking to some fucking finance professionals tonight, and I feel it in my veins.
You know what I mean?
All
I
right.
might go 4x tonight.
All right. I'm ready to fucking stomp on the fucking poor ass motherfuckers and take all their money.
Yes, what you
Bitch.
left out of your experience tonight is you were actually just pitching Roblox to every person at this
I
networking
should've.
event.
I missed that
That would
opportunity.
have been cool. They're just
I was
all
too-
like walking around to each other. They're like, "Do you talk to that guy who's just pitching Roblox to fucking everybody?"
I was too
Who the
concerned
fuck
with
is that guy?
the reputation of my company. I should have just been like Roblox all day.
You got to get into another networking event and just come in as an independent party and just like pitch
The tickets
Roblox.
for this networking event were $139
Holy shit.
So-
One night,
for one night. So
What
for
the
me
fuck?
to pay out of my own pocket to go,
it was open bar, right? Had to be.
yeah, it was open bar.
Okay.
And
the
there was some
relationships you make are
snacks were
priceless.
like meh, but
Or
yeah, I got a little tipsy on the company dime. You know, I like that. I
you
like
got
that.
to.
But like,
You
I would
deserve
never
it.
pay $139 to be in a room with a bunch of software,
Can you can you imagine
professionals.
you're antisocial and you buy just to get an open bar? And you're just sitting there like, no,
People come up to you and you're like, "Oh, sorry,
sorry, I'm not
No.
here.
No.
I'd be like that for the first like half until I overcome my social anxiety. But
It
do you
was-
seen my stack of business cards? I get mad business cards at like crypto conferences.
God.
How many business cards you get? You tell me more than 5.
No, I got two.
Come
business
on,
cards.
Scott.
And
come
I,
on.
and I got asked twice for my business card, which I don't have. So
Okay,
I
that
failed
counts.
in
That counts as
respect.
double.
Look, if I was there, Scott, I wouldn't let him ask. I just slip my card in their pocket.
Oh,
You know, just walk around,
Little-
just start dropping it into people's
a
pockets.
little unsolicited
It's not just-
entry. Mhm.
It's a networking event, Courtney. That's what you're supposed to do. That's called networking. You don't know about the grind like I do.
Consent doesn't apply to capitalism. All right.
Could you imagine if you had like David Blaine skills and had like sleight of hand and you can make your business card like appear like out of your sleeve?
That would work
really
100 times better than any kind of sales pitch that you could possibly. come
Oh
up
my
with.
god, dude!
Like
you would
if,
sweep
if,
the
if
floor.
a motherfucking pulls their card out your ear, you're like, oh god, I'm giving you all my money.
Yeah, I feel
It's-
like that's
it's
so
over.
much better. We should start a magic for business class. You know what I mean? Like magic for investors.
It's like here. It's like, oh, okay. You take some 3 bowls, you like swash them around, and you're like,
Yeah.
pick one. And you're like, oh, here's my business card. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
it. This is like, oh,
3
here's
card
my Series
Monty.
B. Ah, see,
Ah, you got
you're an investor now.
it.
Ah,
Gotcha. That
you
was
just wired me $2,000. or way more than that. Shit, if you're investing,
Damn.
it's a lot of money.
Catch me at a hack. I'm about to start a Magic for Business investing class overnight.
Scott, do you remember what price of Bitcoin of when you bought it and I told you to buy Bitcoin? What price it was and what time?
About
When you
$500.
How much?
500.
Only 500? Damn.
Yeah.
What year was this?
Holy shit.
This was like 2018.
And what did your paper
No,
hands?
no, no, no,
when
no,
did
no,
you
no.
sell
Sorry,
it?
sorry.
It had to
It
be
wasn't
earlier.
2018. No, it was like 20. Because I was going the year after I graduated college. It was like the year after I graduated high school. It was like 2014,
That
2015.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you sell
Crazy
it?
times.
I sold it at a little over 5,000.
Mm.
No, it wasn't that. No, I
Nice.
could have sold it at 20K,
Nice.
and then I would be like,
You could have sold it at 60K, bro.
Scott,
Do you
any real
ever
It wasn't at.
consider killing
Shut
yourself?
up, shut
over
up,
that?
Brandon. It wasn't at 20K. It
No,
wasn't at 60K.
Yeah, it was like a year and a half ago.
I don't think it was it?
I think we went up to like 40
Yeah, I thought it hit like 55 or something.
in your dreams.
Scott,
I'll look
any
it up right now.
realized gains are good gains. All right, you made out.
Peaked at 64,976
that's-
in December.
That's how I'm able to sleep at night, just knowing that I made like 10 times my
November
investment.
4th, 2021, Bitcoin was 61,411.
Shit.
Yeah, it did go over 60K for a hot sec.
Yeah, but it
Jesus.
never reached 69,420, and that is the true marker of a good stock. So
That's when it'll blow the
fail.
fuck up.
it's gonna
Holy
fail. I'm
hell
sorry.
Damn.
All right, we shall see in the future.
Yeah, I
Oh, it
love,
might go
I
down
love our
from here.
investment corner. This is where the real juicy comedy comes out.
Mhm.
No.
I mean, I was trying to get
How many
you
dicks
guys
would
to
you suck
buy-
for a stock of Amazon?
How much is Amazon at right now?
I think it's at
Didn't they like split?
1900 or
3K?
something?
Around 3K.
I think they split,
1800.
so it's lower.
I think
It's-
100. What the fuck? It's
Oh, they
gotta be
split.
over
They
2K.
split. They split because it's
They
showing up as
split?
122.
Oh, they split.
122? I wouldn't even
Google
sell one
split
dick for
too.
that much money. Man.
Everybody's splitting. What's this about? Why is everybody splitting?
It makes shareholders feel better because
Oh, I have
the-
40
the
shares now.
technical. Yeah, you're like, oh shit, I got a ton of money now.
I don't though. Like
No, yeah.
that's- I got 40 shares of Amazon and 40 shares of Google now.
Wow, you're cool, dude.
I liked it better when I had less.
40 whole shares of Google. Wow, you're so cool,
Mhm.
dude. Me, I'm in Pornhub.
What's
Yeah.
the Pornhub stock all about?
Me, I'm in xnxx.
No,
Oh,
Pornhub
God.
stock symbol should just be XXX. That would actually be a very.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Me,
Is there any
I'm in
stock that's
Build-A-Bear.
just triple X?
Brendan, have you been on xnxx?
Actually, that was the first porn site I was ever told about at a soccer camp one time. A guy said, "Hey,
Oh, he was an
He's
early
like-
investor.
yeah, no, a guy. We were getting a water break, and a guy's like, "Yo, do you have an iPod Touch?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Gotta go on xnxx or whatever."
Yeah.
And I was like,
That dude was
yeah.
a freak.
Yeah, it was
A middle
and he was
schooler
like- he was
on
like 2 years-
xnxx.
He was like 2 years older than me though, so I know I was
Yeah.
like, my mom's not gonna like this.
He was on that that op-ed shit.
Absolute gooner, dude.
Yeah, and it'd be
I don't know if you guys know about this, but there's a term for people who are addicted to porn called a gooner.
no
and-
way.
Wait,
dude.
the same
And I-
term
There's
is
no
for
way it's
Arsenal
what it's
fans.
called, man.
Yes, it is the same term for Arsenal fans, and I found it hilarious.
That's hilarious.
But yes, it is like addicted to porn / Arsenal fan, and that's me.
Gooner.
Gooners.
Gooner for
Like-
life.
We should call
Dude.
our fan base the Gooners.
It is decided.
I like
Make it happen.
Yeah,
It's happening.
You have the
now we
executive
hit the-
choice.
Wait,
the
wait.
Venn diagram. Loves porn, loves Arsenal, loves no that's gay.
It's like
Gooner.
Gooners.
Yeah, right here. One guy.
Gooners.
God.
A tight square.
It's a very specific set of people. Yeah.
Guys, Arsenal reminds me. Me, Brandon, and Twan, we went to an Arsenal game this weekend.
Oh shit.
They won
So
We
that.
got to. They won 2-0. We got to see them smack Everton in the mouth.
Gabriel
Got to see
Jesus. with,
Gabriel Jesus hit a clean upper 90 shot.
I don't know who
Got to
scored
see
the other goal. It was,
Saka.
Why was
Saka.
it played in DC?
It was in
It
Baltimore.
was in Baltimore.
Why was it?
Yeah.
Wait,
It
sorry,
was-
why was it in Baltimore?
They're
The
doing like a
Charm
tour
City
over
match.
here.
Hmm.
It was
Well-
the first time in a decade that they've played.
So apparently they're only
Mm.
going. Their
The
time in the
city.
U.S. are only coming to Baltimore and fucking Florida. I'm like, wow, what a
Yep.
wicked
What a-
tour!
what
Seeing
a
the
weird
best of the
location.
best city.
Yeah, right.
The best that America has to offer.
Florida. You really get the two sides of U.S.
I don't know what they're seeing. We're talking. We're like, well, maybe they're just trying to get the
do you wanna
American
get-
experience, and they're just trying.
Do you want to
trying
get
go hunk
COVID or
haters.
do you want to get shot in the
Shut
foot?
the
That's
Nothing
America,
more,
right?
nothing more American than that.
That's the American
a real
dream.
catch-22.
They're looking
But
for a good time.
a real highlight of the night. We after the game, we go to this casino. We get some drinks.
Hell yeah.
We're chilling. Feeling a little twisty because we had drinks at the game too. So
That's
we're
how
like,
drunk BK was on Snap.
so listen, we pre-gamed. We put some gin and some tonic bottles. Drank that before we got in.
Classy.
There you go.
We drank a couple beers when we were in there. And we felt good. We were like, this is how you want to be at a soccer game. You want to be kind of fucked up.
Mhm.
You want to be like celebrating real hard. We get after the game, we're still like, hey, let's get a little lit. We have to cross this fucking railroad track, and some cops stopped us and were like, let me see your IDs. And they like scanned our IDs and shit as if they were gonna do shit about it. That cop was a real fuckhead for doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it pissed me off. They just wanted to feel power. Well, they were. If they checked our IDs, they were banking we were like underage, I guess. But yeah, that pissed me off.
But Brandon was so pissed off he decided to get more drunk, and we took a bus back. And Brandon, for 75% of this bus, was in the bathroom blowing chunks into the toilet. And
Yeah.
My God.
Twan texted me at one point and was like, yo, Brandon's in the bathroom. And he's like, he's sick as hell. I was like, yo, this kid. I was like, no, if what if someone has to take a piss? This guy's just
Yeah,
hogging
right.
the whole
Dude,
bathroom.
oh my god! Imagine you guys using that bathroom afterwards.
Oh,
No,
God.
I did terrible things to this bathroom. It was really bad. And when Scott says I was in there for 75% of the bus ride, this bus ride was over an hour long. I was.
Oh my god! Dude, everyone on that bus needed to go.
I was in there and like on a moving bus, so me trying to like, you know, when you're taking like a piss on an airplane, you're like framing your feet against the walls. That's like me like throwing up. I'm like gripping like trying to like shoot into the toilet. It was one of the worst experiences of my life, dude. It was.
It's like
so
it's like a
bad.
VR game. He's like,
BK's in that one scene. In that one scene,
I'm like accounting for the bus velocity of the trajectory of my yak, like going into the toilet.
Yeah, he has to aim this way for the wind to carry it back down towards the bowl. He's playing
It's like
Mario
a golf
Ball.
It was tough. Yeah, I had to be skillful about it.
yeah, when we got off that bus, he looked like a hardened war vet.
I saw a pic of BK
something else.
sitting on that bench, and he looked out.
That
was after.
That was after.
That was after you were down for the count.
Yeah.
It's like when you throw up your insides for like an hour straight. You just feel like you have nothing inside you. You just feel like, completely out of it. I'm glad that
So we
was
did the
your
right thing.
highlight of the night, Scott, because that was
Oh,
my
it was funny
low
as hell.
point.
That's
of the
the
night.
best.
What was funny
Oh.
was when we got back. Well, like, yeah, when we got back, you were still kind of fucked, and I was like, let's get pizza. And then we go and get giant slices of pizza because that's what DC's known for is like giant pizza.
Well, BK,
And-
like his whole stomach's empty at this point, so.
Yeah, so it like filled him up. He felt good. But before we like left to go get the pizza, he lost his shoes. He was so drunk he lost his fucking shoes.
Where?
That's insane. That's insane that you.
Brandon, tell him where your shoes were.
We ended up finding them when we got back, or when we were getting ready for bed, or when you
Yeah.
took a
Oh, yeah.
shower. I went around the apartment for like a fifth time.
Some reconnaissance.
Yeah, and they ended up being underneath my shorts. That were just like when I changed out of my short. I took my shoes off, and then I dropped my shorts, and I dropped my
Right.
shorts right
Right.
over top of the shoes. And we were looking like 4 times before. I never thought to like lift up my shorts. They like perfectly covered my shoes. So it's
I
like
thought you lost your shoes like along the way back, like on the bus or something.
that's what I thought. We were
Yeah.
like saying that back and forth. I was like, I had shoes when I walked in the apartment, right?
You're like, are you
And
sure
we're
you
all
had
like,
them on?
Did we? We're all like, did you? Did you? I don't know, man. Maybe we should go back to the bus station. No.
I couldn't fathom that Brandon would have like slipped off his shoes.
I would have
Yeah,
said
yeah.
something. I'm like, guys, I'm in bare feet right now. When did this happen? I would have hoped I would have said something.
You dirty barefoot bitch.
Yeah, dude, I literally walked like down like down into Adams Morgan, surrounded by crowds of drunk people, just like in gym shorts and your flip flops, like just in PJs to get pizza.
Oh,
Yeah, I've just felt like pizza at the spot though.
Yeah, you felt like how you were meant to feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm like, I'm peaking right now. This is it.
The true don't give a fuck energy, just in that gym shorts and flip flop vibe. Late at
I
night.
did like,
I
but
love it.
honestly, I think that was like the lowest point is me throwing up in the back of the bus. But I think the second lowest point was like waking up in your apartment was so fucking hot. So I don't know if it was like the heat wave too, but I was like hungover, like on the couch, and just the sun beating down on me. It was like I was waking up in a tent in Firefly. One year in Firefly,
No.
I woke up in a tent, brutally, violently hungover, and the sun
Yeah.
just going because I didn't put like a cover up to block the sun or anything. So I just felt like getting baked, just like terrible. And the
Yeah.
first words out of my mouth, I was like, "Scott, put on the AC."
The AC was not as high as it could have been, so that's my bad.
Scott, you failed your boy.
I'm sorry about that.
Sorry,
Scott's
I was
just
good once we got
punishing
some
you
food
to
in.
get drunk.
Yeah,
You're
I
saving that
made a
buck.
recovery. I made a recovery. It was
We're
such
glad
a
you
fun time,
recovered.
though. I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Of course, yeah, it was a good weekend. I think.
What did you guys play at the casino?
We didn't play anything. We were just drinking and
Just
hanging out. Yeah.
You spent a single
What
dollar?
the fuck?
Not even one roll?
Not even one little thing.
Not one. Ching.
We spent like, what was it, like $100 each on the train and bus back?
Oh, okay.
Also
Yeah.
beers in the stadium. We got like a couple
Yeah.
rounds of beers in the stadium. Beers are $15 in the stadium.
Ooh.
So we took turns getting rounds. It was like $50 a person to get
Ooh.
Yeah.
a fucking
That's
blue
rough.
moon. $15 blue
Yeah,
moon.
yeah.
It was we were getting
Oof.
raped.
I wasn't trying to spend any more money after that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or you could just make it all back.
And the local gambling.
That's the way that Jesse thinks. He's like, wait, I just spent a ton of money. Time to spend some more so I can make it back.
You just lost a lot of money. Now it's time to
Hey,
gamble.
who knows? Maybe we'll get a staked sponsorship and the fucking little micro ads to that gambling
Dude,
site.
DraftKings, holler at us. Let's talk about it.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
met a girl at a rave that works
Or
there.
my bookie. There's so many
Oh,
drafting websites or
I
gambling
could see us
websites.
getting a gambling sponsorship and Jesse spending all of the money just gambling at their website. And we
All
just don't see any of
$1.50.
it. And we don't see any of
Jesse's legit their number one customer.
it.
Fuck
Like
50.
the sponsorship is just like $200 on their website, and Jesse just goes and spends it on the first day.
I would.
He's like, I could have made
Oh,
us
yeah.
$200 each.
Yes, sir.
So my weekend was pretty eventful. I was on a bit of a bender,
Ooh.
not going to sleep until like 10 p.m. the next day.
Is that a bender for you, or is that just a regular weekend?
That's
Well, normally
like
I'd be
every
asleep.
day.
I mean, I stayed up all night Friday and then went to sleep Saturday, 10 p.m. after
Oh,
staying up all
that
night.
is a long ass time. That is,
Yeah.
that is very long.
So Friday, my friend put me on the guest list for this thing called Departed. I think it's kind of like a Burning Man type group. They decked out this venue with like girls dancing with a lampshade on their head and like colorful like animal type costumes, glow paint, vines
Like an
everywhere.
eyes wide shut party.
It was kind of crazy. But in the corner there was also like a Switch setup, and I played a quick game of Smash Bros. Just to show everyone around who's boss and easily wipe the floor
Just
with
set
my
the tone.
local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my local Whippets guy. His name's Benny. Shout out to Benny.
My local Whippets guy.
He said anytime I go up to him, he'd just like say, "Could I get a balloon on the house?" And he'll like hook me up.
Hit me with your Whippets guy, man.
So
He's the
you've painted the
fucking
picture.
plug.
You're at a rave playing Smash in the Corner while doing Whippets from your boy
No.
band.
They didn't have Whippets inside. They always have it
Oh.
outside. They
Okay.
have it
Okay.
outside when you leave, and these guys are just filling
In
up
the
balloons
parking
and just
lot.
like
It's always
No,
it's always
literally-
balloons in the parking lot.
right out the door. They don't give a fuck. It's right out the door. I
Wait,
know a
was
guy
this-
that also sells
It's
there.
like smoking a cigarette. Like, let me go sit outside and do a whip.
You pretty much can. Security tries to push them to the side, but they just keep on crawling their way back, yelling "ice cold fatties," and people love that
Ice
shit.
cold fatties. I love
cold
that name for
fatties.
Whippets. That's awesome.
That's what they call it. Ice
I
cold
was thinking
fatties,
ice
man.
cold fatties this week.
Anyway, I end up chilling with my one friend, and he's just giving me like bumps of the powders from ketamine to coke, allegedly, all throughout the night. He's my boy. And we leave the place to go to the after party after like meeting a few people outside. We were like spending the like last hour of it from like 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. at the legit venue, and then going to the secret location, which is pretty much just this yoga studio that has like overnight parties. And I see a friend that I met the Wednesday night before when I stayed up all night, just dude around a campfire. Um, his name's Dave, and he's in this group called We Don't Know, because they can't decide on a name, and they just like formed at the beginning of this year. And they're in the basement. They have a fucking 5-hour set, just like them going on a marathon underground basement of a yoga studio show. And at the end of the night, I passed them a joint. It's literally like sunlight outside. And some of like the experiences there, the first girl that like showed me kindness, like talked to me at the first rave I went to back from COVID. Her name's Shani. She's like a British lady. She like gives candy to people and just like conversates. Really fucks with me. And she like comes up to me the first time she offers like ecstasy. She's like, "I have Louis Vuitton ecstasy." And I'm like, that sounds crazy. I've never
LVX?
taken ecstasy.
Louis Vuitton ecstasy.
LVX? Are you
it's just like-
kidding?
Printed on there like the etch of Louis Vuitton, the logo on this little red pill,
Oh
like
wow.
with 2 squares.
I would
Yeah,
take
the
that
red
in a
pill.
heartbeat.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would do that immediately.
Do it for
You
Louis.
know, I didn't have
Allegedly.
any money on me, but I had a hat, and a dude comes up to me with $20. It's this captain's hat that I got at Wildwood because Joey's girlfriend bought like literally 20 hats for 20 guys that were coming to the thing, and we all wore captain's hats one night. It's like pretty flimsy, and I didn't really care much about it because there are like extras that she still has. So a guy comes up to me with $20. I'm just like, hell yeah, and I trade my hat for $20, and then I immediately find Shani, and
You
copped a
sold this
pill,
hat for
and-
$20?
Yeah, it was a
Damn.
hat that I just was gifted at
Part of the
Wildwood.
deal.
Yeah, it's
Love
just trading around, just a little
Wow.
bit of barter around raves and shit, and
Just
especially
bartering
when
your way to
it's so
drugs.
rare. Yeah, I guess
You could have bartered your way to a house like that girl on fucking
probably if I just
Instagram
a little
or
more
Twitter or
time
whatever.
up
Or
the
you like
ladder.
drugs.
Things. I didn't want to take it that night, but after getting some diner food at 8 a.m. and finding out about the after spot, which is just this dude's place in Center City, like literally like a block away from City Hall.
At 8 a.m. He has
we
another
roll up.
party.
We roll up 8:30 a.m. to the after.
What the
Wait,
fuck?
Do you ever like just ask around, like, do these other people who are at these events with you, like, do they work? Are they like restaurant workers? Are they also crypto bros? Like, what is their
I haven't met
situation?
another crypto bro. I met this really skilled like computer programmer. She's really dope. But I did meet some that like work at venues and stuff and talking about like how they could just get like people in for free and how much they've gotten like people in for free just because they work there. This dude actually went to high school with Tierra Whack, and one story he had at night that we were just chatting at probably like who knows 2 p.m. because it's like in this darkened room and there's just like rave lights up in their living room, and there's like barely any sunlight that gets in, so it just feels like the party's still going. We're just playing like techno music throughout the night. This dude has a story about Tierra Whack like really fucking with like his like creative artistic abilities, but him not pursuing it. She sends him 14 texts in a row ranting to him about like how he should pursue his dreams and how he's like the most creative person she knows. And I'm like just like reading these texts and just like blown away. Like Tierwhack did just come up from the art school, and he had like stories about Tierwhack like being so like out of pocket, like telling people to call her like ridiculous names, like her different like personas, and she had like phases, which is just like so Tierwhack. It was pretty like a fascinating story. But the craziest guy, the guy who like owned or was renting the place, is this former Radio Disney host, and he had stories about 14-year-old Miley Cyrus and her trying to like get rid of the Hannah Montana moniker and wanting to like grow in her own name and shit, and like him being around then and like him interviewing and like having so many Hollywood interactions with like celebrities. It was crazy, and all of them were like from the Disney Channel era. Like he had a major role in like the Jonas Brothers fucking first album or some shit, and also like Plain White Tees, which is like he has like those plaqued up like on display in his
Thank
place.
God that Miley Cyrus anecdote didn't go into somewhere where I thought, because you were like 14-year-old Miley Cyrus. I was like, Jesus Christ, what is?
No.
what
We
is
thought the
happening?
exact same thing. We thought when Jesse told us this
No.
one, I was like, "Oh, I know where this is
No. This dude's
going." Oh no.
so like it wasn't like that because like the dude is gay, and he had like a bunch of like really like gay positive stories. I was hanging around with like literally 10 people in the LGBTQ community, and then me and my boy, who was their plug for the good stuff throughout the bender of a time.
Uh-huh.
It was pretty crazy.
A real LGBTQ positive.
And I ended up
situation.
taking Molly or the ecstasy pill. I split it with the guy at like 2 p.m.
Ah, you did it at 2 p.m.
You
Yeah, bro.
should have done it with the Radio Disney host, dude.
I did.
Where
do
are
it with
you
him.
at 2 p.m.?
That was
What's
who I
going
did
on
it
at 2
with,
p.m.?
Brandon.
You did it with the Radio Disney host?
Yeah.
Oh my
What's going on at 2 p.m.?
So most people are probably in the process of leaving, because most people are there only for a few hours. Like
Right.
the girl
'Cause it's
who
2
gave it to
p.m.
me,
the next
Shani.
day.
Yeah. And also the guy who got me on the guest list, and he was like the opener who started like at 9 p.m. the night before, and they're just like still chilling, and they're like all like we're all sleep deprived and just like meeting each other because we all like are just like a new group of people from a rave that are just meeting each other. But I like knew like 3 of them that were there. Crazy time. I like go back to get Adderall for a person who like really needed it, the boyfriend of the Radio Disney guy, at like 6 p.m. for his like job. I was like, I have Adderall I'm sitting on, and I end up with like his shorts that I changed into, and I still have those shorts. I gotta wash them and bring them back if I encounter them again.
I like it. That was a bender. That was as bender as it gets.
I was supposed to go back at 10 p.m. and I accidentally fall asleep. My friend's trying to like call me to pick me up. He goes back there, and he stays there, and they end up not going out because it rained, and it was like an overnight pier rave that was happening. And they stayed in and they watched Up, and they said they were like all crying and in tears after I crashed at 10 p.m. the next day.
Yeah.
Damn you.
When I called Jesse in the morning, I expect him not to answer, but he actually answered at 10 a.m. I was like, this is different.
Rare, very rare.
This is different. What's going on?
Like, are you ever up at 10 a.m. on a Sunday?
What's up? I called you.
Are you ever up at?
Yeah, like 10 or 9.
Yeah, I'm not normally up.
No, not at all.
And I might be up at 10 on a Sunday.
Well, it's Jesse.
I might not.
expect him to be, not answering anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't
mean-
expect him to be up at all.
Yeah.
Brandon, what are you doing?
Dude, I got some fucking fire cocktails at this bar called Charlie Was a Sinner on Saturday night. It's so
Oh
good.
yeah.
Sweet vibes. The vibes were immaculate. So cool. Tables were just like
So sweet,
two
so cool.
seats. So cool. They sold only vegan food everything was vegan on their menu. It was really nice.
Mm,
So good.
very,
Yeah, dude. They had like
very cool.
we got like Korean fried tofu. We got potato croquettes, which is like
Did Courtney say no? We didn't.
So
no. She said
good.
she was so good.
Oh, so good.
We got
I thought you were just lying for no reason.
line on the pot.
We didn't get that.
We got like
With pictures.
we got vegan meatballs.
Okay.
The vegan meatballs
Oh
were
my God.
fire. On top of
What are vegan meatballs made out of?
like it was like Beyond Meat. It was so sick. It was really good. Yeah.
Okay.
Vegan, vegan
Yeah, it
meatballs,
was the best.
a bed of vegan ricotta. Oh my god.
I think the meatballs are actually my least favorite. They were still so good, but like everything else was just so good.
Yeah, everything else was really good. We got like this
The thing.
like Mexican food. Like it was called a macamanto or something like that. It was so.
I have no idea. It was so good.
It's like
I
you.
think-
I feel like
Like,
Mexican vegan is good. It's really good.
yeah, for sure.
They,
You guys so good.
A couple months
Oh,
ago,
Yucca,
I
fire.
went to
Fire as hell.
a couple months ago, I went to like a vegan restaurant, but it was like a luxurious vegan restaurant, like in Bethesda somewhere, and it was one of the best meals I ever had. Like I never had like very like high tier vegan
Right.
food, and it was like my first, and it was kind of like tapas style. We all got like shareable
Yeah.
dishes.
Ours was a tapa style too. It was like
Yeah.
it was amazing. I didn't expect it to be so good.
One time I went to the local vegan bar around my area next to the Acme that you guys are probably parked at.
oh, where we got the cheesesteak?
Oh, probably. It's called Triangle Tavern.
Yeah.
I went there with Bowie and his cousin Justin, and I think Chaffee too. And I was in my
Coffee was there. Oh my god.
yeah, it was probably like a year ago or something like that. I was in the middle of my it's called a what are they called? A hippie micro hippie flip phase. Because I had these pills that I got from a friend of a friend that I went to like a drive-in rave with. They were called like literally like fireflies, these little packaged pills that were one side white, one side orange,
Yeah,
and with the exact measurements of how much psilocybin and how much MDMA was inside.
That's tight.
And it was like micro amounts. Like it said like 1 dose would be just like a good vibe. 2 doses like you're really starting to like feel the kind of trippiness. And like 3 and 4 were like beyond that, just like having like different levels of the hippie flip. But I was in the middle of this phase because I had both of them and I just like weighed it out. And I had us all on it, just like a micro hippie flip dose. And they all go to Acme. I do something else and then meet them at Triangle Tavern. And we're all just like kind of like sweating, kind of just like really giddy and shit in like the corner of this vegan bar.
got all of
And
you were on
it's
the
quite the
shit, or
time.
just you?
I think we were all on it. Definitely Justin and Bowie were, but allegedly.
No way. No way. Don't tell Mace, dude.
Well, this
No.
might check out if this
Allegedly,
was like during
allegedly.
the time where didn't Boo was with you one time like super fucked up and was calling somebody about someone like lost a phone or something. I think this timeline like checks out actually.
Bowie's never been fucked up. Bowie doesn't do drugs.
You're right. He's actually
No.
very sober.
Yeah. I've never seen Bowie fucked up in my life.
No,
Yeah.
dude, Bowie's been sober for a very long time. So yeah.
You could be thinking of the story where I told Bowie that we didn't have a podcast and he was calling Scott outside of
Yeah,
the
that is what I
bar.
was talking about. Or Justin
Yeah,
lost his
that's good.
phone,
I saw
right?
that.
In like an Airbnb or something.
No.
All right, never mind.
No.
Where's
phones
Bowie
were
at with
lost.
that? Does he still think we don't have a podcast?
No,
No, I
he
think
found
we
out
broke it
around
to him one time.
Okay. He found out.
yeah, in Lancaster at the Sundown or something.
Yeah.
That lesbian bar.
Oopsies.
He's never gonna be on though. I'll tell you what.
Nah.
We haven't had a choff yet, have we?
No, we haven't.
Okay, we have to
BK
have choff.
says Choff last. Choff Bowie special. Choff Bowie
I think-
special soon.
Well, Bowie would be funnier if he's the last, so I think we should do choff first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I actually,
Group vote.
Choff, we'd probably get some good material just hearing what latest like hustle he's doing to like not actually work, to not actually have a job. It's always
Choff,
good
I
stuff.
don't think he wants to be a teacher anymore.
no way.
I think you're right.
We'll have him
I've
on.
said this before. The man is not cut out for a normal job. He's going to barter his way through life.
Yeah.
Gonna melt copper, make ingots.
Ingots.
If you know the market, not a bad gig.
What kind of vapes are you guys smoking? Are they illegal now?
Yeah, they're illegal now. FDA baby. Ooh, that's
FDA
sick,
banned
Jesse.
vapes.
Ooh, that is
Health bar.
what the heck?
I'm
That's
scared to
candy.
get fruit vapes because I know it's gonna be. I smoke these. I do not like them that much, and I still smoke them. Imagine if I had mango pods. It's done. I'm getting.
Jesse, that's like the same aesthetic as like it looks like a mini Svedka bottle.
It does.
It does.
That's
It does,
Svedka as
and
hell.
BK would know
It's so
very
Svedka.
clearly what that would look like.
Svedka's, I mean, BZ took Svedka to the face like countless times.
Yeah.
Only in college.
For most of his
I
drinking
haven't gotten it in years.
That's what they all say, only in college, right?
Dude, if you catch me buying Svedka nowadays, just
He's down bad.
kill me, dude.
He's
Kill
down
me. Never stoop that low.
Those were the days, huh, BK?
I'm kidding. I'd probably take Svedka to Oh again happily.
I know you would.
Let's be real. I have low standards.
Oh man.
No,
BK, I
I
think
feel,
next to Bowie, you're probably the most sloppy drug in our friend group.
I think it's because I like take such long, like month-long breaks between like drinking heavily. So whenever I do decide to drink heavily, I come back from it like not knowing my limit, and I'm just like. But also, I was to a little like asterisk to the story Scott told a little bit ago. Me on the bus. To be fair, I was fine in the casino. I was composed. It was when I was placed in a moving vehicle and I got sickness. That was my downfall.
Oof.
I got bad.
I will say that I wasn't feeling the best in the bus. Like, I didn't throw up, but I was like feeling queasy. So
Yeah.
I could see why he felt that way. But Brandon, I also feel like part of it is that you drank so much in college that your like tolerance was so high, and now it's not where it was in college. So you don't know where your level is.
Yeah, I know. I keep drinking, expecting that I can drink like I could, and yeah,
So
I
the
don't
reason
think
I
I'll
got the
ever-
most, the reason I blacked out when I was at Penn State was because I was trying to keep up with you, and you were on another fucking level, and I wasn't aware. So I took a fully clothed shower.
I saw pictures from that day. That was
Dude, I'll
great.
never forget.
Yeah, that was a really fun time.
Mhm.
This is ridiculous. Yeah, I
Freshman
don't
year,
think
bro.
I'll be able to reach those levels again.
I think it was it freshman year?
Yeah, it was
Freshman
freshman year
spring?
because I was rooming with
Yeah.
Choff. We were just in a dorm.
Right,
And we're partying with THON people, and that's early college where I was trying to become part of the community. So I was like, I'll join a THON committee. And basically, I didn't realize that THON committees are just organized to have socials every weekend to get blackout drunk with a group of people. That's basically
For the
all
kids.
THON. Yeah, for the kids. We're like, oh yeah, also we're trying to raise money for cancer. But also we get fucking hammered every fucking weekend. That's
I
basically
love that
THON.
mentality.
That's why THON
It's like-
has such great turnouts. That's why there are so many fucking like committees and all these different like sub things. It's like so many people just want to get fucking hammered every weekend at Penn State. And here's like a social structure. Here's like a means to do that. Here's like an organization.
And you don't even feel bad about it because you're like, it's like you're helping the kids.
Exactly. And every Wednesday night you meet in a little classroom and you're like, hey, where are you going like canning this weekend? Also social Saturday night at Brenda's tequila or some like weird ass theme. Like, okay, this is why I'm staying in this club. This is why I'm this is why I do
The start
this.
of BK's alcoholism.
Mm.
A wonderful
The
start.
origins of Super Beast.
Ooh, or love a good origin story. Oof. Yes.
Ooh, wee.
Ooh, wee mama.
Dwee, did you enjoy your birthday?
It was great. Yeah, got a lot of drinks. Did a little climbing. I climbed 27 climbs for my birthday.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Like it was your
Yeah, but you-
27th visit to the climbing gym?
No, that was
What does
my
that mean?
birthday, so I climbed 27 climbs.
Dude, do you have a
Oh.
gnarly pump after that?
Dude, I woke up on Saturday night like at 4 a.m. I was like, my arms are hurting so.
I bet.
I was. Oh yeah, we got back to Lynn's apartment at like 3 p.m. and I was like, oh god, I need to take a 2-hour nap.
We climbed for like 3 hours.
We climbed for like 4 hours. Yeah.
Like 4
Oh
hours
my
on
It was like a total of 7 hours of climbing in 2 days. It was a lot.
You're gonna be sick actually if you went to the climbing gym and then I don't know, maybe 2 years from now when you're super ripped or something, put Courtney like in a backpack on your back and just climb with her, and she's just like along for the ride, just like going up the wall with you.
You mean like the baby carrying thing?
Squat
Like-
as it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna climb up a fucking 40-meter wall.
I see no issues with this plan. No issues.
Even
That seems
if
like
What are you talking about?
you only get
Lightweight.
like 10 feet up there, it'd still be sick.
Dog backpacks.
You're not gonna fit in that.
Yeah, one of those like baby backpacks, get like an XXXL one.
Dogs on like on TikTok the other day. What?
They're gonna stop me and be like, "You need to leave the gym."
You need to stop doing this
Go to
fuck
something
shit.
we don't have a membership fee, so that we'll
Yeah.
be like, all right, bye.
Right. It's always I'll never want to go to
And then
again.
never go
You're
back.
just a loser who shows up and tries to film shit for social media.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have a membership here. What's going on?
We paid for the day.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Wait, question for Courtney. Have you climbed before you were hanging with Dwee?
I mean, there have been a handful of times in my life that I have gone climbing, but like, no.
So you
Okay.
consider yourself a serious climber?
She does.
Also, no.
She's lying.
Okay.
I mean, same with me. I had never climbed, and then Dwee turned me on
Yeah.
and turned me out,
Yeah.
and
Right.
now I'm
Right afterwards.
something else.
Yeah. Scott's been climbing 4 times. He's been climbing the most out of, I think, all of our friend groups, other than Bowie and Chaffee, but they started before.
I also went 2 times in DC without you.
Oh, wow. Dude.
Yeah, I went
You're
to the
a
gym.
real climber now, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
could do it without you.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, Scott, when we hung out last weekend,
Yeah.
I noticed something about your body, and I was like, I think you've been climbing recently.
Yeah, I think you're built for climbing, dude. You're lanky. You got long arms. Like, you could easily crush it if you started trying.
What did you notice about my body?
It could be.
Do we tell
Well,
anyone?
I saw some more veins. I was like, you
You're like,
hit,
something's up.
you hit the CG last weekend? You hit the climbing gym last weekend, dude?
You had the urge to want to wrestle me.
Quit your rec league soccer, all right? Start climbing. You could be top, dude. You
Dude,
got the-
Scott is so out of shape right. We haven't done rec league soccer in several months.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's it?
We talked about doing it in the spring and it never happened.
Oh fuck! Did we miss? I was relying on a text or email from you. But
you completely missed it. You're like,
I mean, I was relying on our old team to contact us again to, run it back and
bro, that was just like a parting, like, oh, we should team up again. Like they rely on you to, reach out and
Whatever,
submit a
dude.
team. I don't know. I wasn't expecting like a.
you think your team just ditched both of you guys and created a new team?
Yeah, 100%. I'm down to do it again in the fall.
There's always a fall, of course.
Yeah, that's what we did last
We'll
year.
do it,
Do it
and
again.
I can wait just to not be on Michael's team again because that guy hated me.
I want to be on Michael's team.
Can I get his app so I can send this to him?
I love Michael, dude. From what I heard about this guy, he's the best.
Michael-
bitched at
Michael
me.
saw right through Brandon. He was like,
I'm like,
I know you're not good.
I
know
Whoa! He made some key plays. Dude, I had a clean with the one half I was in goal. I didn't let a goal in, dude.
True. You were surprisingly good in goal.
Yeah, everyone was
Okay.
kind of peeking over their shoulder, like, "Whoa, what the? Does this kid play fucking goal?" I'm like,
Okay, I don't know about that.
I saw it. I made a couple good saves. We're like, "Whoa, this kid done this."
No one was like
before?"
peeking over, like lifting
No,
their eyebrows.
no,
Who
the
is
back
this kid?
four was the back two defenders. They were kind of giving me a little. I felt good. I was on.
I was the
fire.
opposite because I played the first half of that game and I let in like 2 goals,
Oh yeah.
and I was not doing a job.
They're just like way better than that last guy.
Oh,
It's, like in their
yeah.
minds, just like not great, but I give a
Nah,
thumbs up. It's
Brandon
just-
was good. I will give him that.
sportsmanship.
Brandon was good in
Scott's the
goal.
comedian that goes on and bombs, and then BK does like mediocre jokes, and they're like, yeah.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, you don't want to follow me up, dude. But I'm at least like I don't know. At least when I'm a field player, I can hold my own when I'm like in shape. But the weak thing is, I'd make like 2 sprints, and I'm like, fuck. I can't fucking run on a turf field
Michael would know when you were out of breath and you missed
I know.
someone
He
making a
like
run.
his sixth sense went off and he was like, Brandon doesn't want to track back right now. And he would like yell at me in front of everybody. I'm like, Michael, not now.
So
No.
funny, dude.
People
Michael,
it's
come on.
Anytime he does that to you,
Michael, please.
just go up and pants him. Just go up and pants him in the middle of the fucking field.
Dude, Michael probably had
I
a
couldn't get a read
11-inch
on it.
hog.
He
Dude.
probably did.
Like, wait, yeah, you gotta make sure he has a small dick first, and then you can pants him.
It was so strange though, because like I couldn't get a read on this guy because you would fucking flame me on the field. But then as soon as like the game wrapped, he would come to me. He's like, "Yo, good game, dude. Yo, good hustle out there."
He
was all smart,
mild-mannered guy.
Yeah, he was so quiet, like off. But as soon as like we were fucking on the field, it was like, "Brandon, you gotta get, you gotta get back." I'm like, where's the other players? Like, why is it just
BK, look, there's always gotta be a guy. You know what I mean? There's always gotta be a guy you gotta rag on. You gotta make sure it's not you next time. Make sure it's Scott or something.
Score some goals.
Dude. I wish I could have seen this pathetic excuse of a goal. The one goal you had all season was the game I didn't show up for. I was in disbelief when you texted me that. I'm proud of you though. I'm proud of you.
I was happy as hell. It was so nice, dude. So to humble myself, I played basketball last night, and I didn't score a single fucking basket.
No, that's not different, dude.
I played on a team where it was like 4v4, and we won 3 games in a row, and I didn't score in any of those games.
Damn,
you're a mooch.
That's rough.
You're a mooch.
I was a total mooch. I was just playing serviceable defense and missing the occasional shot.
You initiated rebounds. That's what you did.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of rebounds.
You didn't get them.
Effort was there.
Yeah.
I felt dehydrated after, so I knew the effort was there. But so
Crack
at one
me
point,
up.
the guy I was playing with was like, "Did you hit the rim yet?"
Yo, that's fucked up, man.
I was like, "I hit the rim."
Touch the rim.
Scott, I probably told you this already, but it did like make me laugh really hard when we picked you up one time and Alex came to one of our soccer games and Alex sat on like the sidelines. It was like your first time watching us play soccer. And then after the game, like we took you home, and as soon as we dropped you off in your apartment, like as soon as you shut the door, she's like, "Yeah, Scott's not good at soccer." What's making you say it? She's like, I thought he played in like high school or something. I'm like, no. But she had just like assumed. She's like, well, he asked you to like play in a soccer league, right? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, I would assume he played or something. And I'm like, he's still like, we're still having fun out there. My God. But she just kind of
honestly, I feel more like confident playing soccer in the league we played in than playing basketball like
just pick up
with randos. Just pick up basketball.
Yeah.
Because I'm not having people in my ear like you're shit. Like like and in soccer, like if you're just trying, that's basically good enough.
One of
like,
so many on a team.
Yeah, you're not gonna have like I can't really dribble the ball very well.
No, hold on. Let me be the Michael here. I think I'm on this one team that we had one dude who would carry the fuck out of our team, and when he didn't show up, only I was there, and then everyone else was dog shit, and we lost 0-8. And then the next week I'm at Wildwood, so I'm not there. I look at the score; they lost to 0-12 at this fucking shit.
That's
so
embarrassing.
needless to say, we like our captain like submitted forfeits for the rest of the season, and like tonight I just didn't go. If they were having it or not, I just didn't show up. I was sleeping.
Wait,
anyway.
your captain straight submitted forfeits to the rest of the season?
It was like 2 more games.
Hey yo.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I would still at least want to.
I mean, yeah, it probably cost like a few 20 or so bucks to show up, just play a game.
I could see you having good leadership presence though on the field though. We could have used you on our team. Yeah, I could see
yelling around. It's fun.
That's what we needed. We didn't have like on Scott and I's team. We didn't have like a powerhouse of a goal scorer or anything.
No.
I don't know. We didn't have like a
Yeah, you
really
need
good
that.
guy. And every team we played, I felt like all the goals were being scored. A lot of the teams that we lost by, like all the goals were scored by one dude. Because there's always teams that have like one good goal scorer or whatever.
I don't know. That was a couple of the teams. The ones that really beat us bad were like that, but we got like outplayed a couple times by some teams that just were
Tiki-taka pass.
average.
Just better.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're trash, Scott. Get better.
I was not the weak link. I will say that.
You weren't.
There was
The women were.
The women were. The women were bad, and
Yikes.
That's
except
what you
for
got
our
when you do
captain.
co-ed, dude. That's what you got
No,
when you
except
play
for
co-ed.
I'll say this.
That's what
Except
you
for our
call it.
captain, our captain who was playing on defense, she was.
She
good.
was
I forget-
actually good. She was
I
fucking
forget her name,
powerhouse.
but she was the one who was
Oh.
talking the most
Yeah.
and was like calling out things. And
She was
good.
our like captain. She did like bring team to, and she did like when we all gathered like during halftime. She came. She's like, guys, this is what we need to do. This is what we haven't been doing.
Yeah, she would initiate
Yeah.
all the changes in
She had
formation.
good leadership. She was good.
And I think every time we changed formation was a good idea because I think there were certain deficiencies. That
you know
we
who
were
was a sweet girl but
dealing with.
was shit? Panini or whatever her name was.
Panini.
Her name was
forget her
not
name.
Panini, dude. It was like fucking something with a P, but it was not Panini.
Well, she was
Penelope.
sweet girl, but
He was
she
like
couldn't play for shit.
she was Peruvian.
Peruvian.
But yeah, she was bad. She was very bad.
I don't know, some
Rip.
Pacific coastal island or something. I don't know.
I just
But-
making shit up.
She's just
She was
trying,
nice.
though.
She was trying. She was having a good time. She hurt her back. A lot,
Ooh.
like
Allegedly.
3 of the players on our team hurt something, pulled something.
I don't know
Yikes.
what our team was doing off the field, dude. They were doing some crazy shit. We're the only
Yeah.
ones who were in form the whole time.
All
That
players-
alone
they were
should have gotten us.
having some like
I mean-
acrobatic orgies that we weren't invited to.
We're on some
That's
eyes
probably
wide
it.
shut parties in DC off the clock.
Uh-huh.
It's like, I'm sorry,
And
you're
we show up
soccer
on
league
Sunday,
is
like-
not priority.
Why is everyone tired? What's going on?
We have not been getting these emails.